on the tape.
Hi. We're on our way to see...
The Farewell.
Wow.
I forgot.
Yes, an A24 movie that I've been dying to watch. If you couldn't tell, I'm driving. Don't tell anyone. But very excited. I've heard nothing but good reviews. And we're going to try to see 2 movies in theaters today.
Fully.
What 2 movies are we going to see? Well, what's the other movie we're going to see?
I'm hoping Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, we've been slacking. It's been out for like 2 weeks, and we haven't seen it. And so is The Farewell.
That's true. It's looking pretty good. I can't
Yeah.
really tell if there's emphasis.
But our movie's at 1:30. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's at 3:30. And there's like probably like a minute window to get there. But trailers should be able to help us. And yeah, so I guess we'll see you at the movies. And we're starting this vlog thing. There's someone up my ass. Alright, see you later.
Its objective was to search for advanced extraterrestrial life. The ship disappeared approximately 16 years into the mission.
And the commander was?
He was my father, sir.
This outcome.
Do I look like I was crying? Because I was a lot. And could you make that a little thicker? Would you be able to? Huh! Huh!
So,
We went to see the movie.
yeah, we got Starbucks. Sam, your thoughts?
I loved it. I cried a lot. I think it was more so a personal reason, if anything, but it was really good.
I didn't cry. I had a little watery,
Yeah, it's
Oh, whatever.
sad. It's so cute.
but it was very good,
Yes.
and I really don't know how to review it. There's nothing like,
There,
I don't know.
I think there was like 1 or 2 things that, like, in my mind, like, I wanted to ask you about during, but I didn't want to be rude in the movies.
And now you forgot.
I remember one of them. How she, they talk with the doctor, the one that speaks English.
Spoiler!
They say, well, no, just they say cancer. But there isn't a Chinese way to say cancer, is there? So I would think that the grandma would understand why are they talking about cancer. It's not really a spoiler.
No, it's not.
And then there was one other thing, but I don't really
But
remember.
now you got me thinking.
Right?
Is there a word in Chinese for cancer? Let me know.
Let us know.
I doubt anyone's gonna know. They're gonna look it up and pretend to know. But
I recommend it. Definitely
was-
good A24 film.
yes, very good A24 movie. They're all pretty good. There's a few I didn't like. Different. It was a different movie,
Yeah, that's true. I
And-
know what I'm doing.
and I really liked it.
Me too.
And this vlog will continue with stuff because
There's not much to say.
there's not much to say. The acting was very good.
Okay,
I'm
yes.
gonna go into review
Awkwafina.
mode. Awkwafina. That's a badass name. I wonder if that's her real name.
I was actually so curious about that.
Well, while she looks that up, because I know she's looking that up, Awkwafina was really good. All the actors were really good. The dad's been in stuff, and the mom. I've seen them in things. There's a lot of lighthearted, like, comedy, family stuff, and I really like that. What else? It was sad. I mean, like I said, a little watery-eyed, no tears for me. And definitely recommend watching it before it leaves theaters, or if you can't catch it in theaters, because it is a smaller release. Try to at least see it when it gets put out on Blu-ray. With A24, you never know if it's even going to get put out anymore on Blu-ray. So step up your shit.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah.
I want to buy it.
Yes.
So Aquafina, her real name is Norma Lum.
Yeah, I would change it to Aquafina too.
Lum. I don't know how to pronounce it.
But we're gonna head to Target because Sam needed to go to Target for something.
And I love Target. Why not
And
go to Target?
it's Target. So I guess we'll see you there. Probably won't film much 'cause I don't know what we're going for. And then we might go see a movie tomorrow. We're gonna go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but where we are, it's metered parking, and to come out to the car, pay an extra whatever.
For a 3.5-hour movie.
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes in.
Oh, I thought there was 3 hours, and then with the trailers.
Stop exaggerating.
I messed up a little.
But
Man.
we're gonna try to see one tomorrow, and we'll just continue this with that.
Yes.
And on Tuesday, I'll be doing a vlog because it is MCU Steelbook Day, and we all know that that's a big day for any
Big
collector.
day.
So we'll see you then. Change of plans. We're at the Beast.
We are indeed.
Yes. So we ended up going to Best Buy instead because you know Best Buy is better,
The Beast.
and you get points at Best Buy.
Indeed.
And we gotta save up those points because there's a big Pixar week coming up in September. But I got an extension cord because I got something coming in the mail tomorrow that's gonna end off me procrastinating my room tour. I wanted to make sure everything was how I wanted it. And that will be set up tomorrow, maybe filmed Monday. A little bit, maybe. And we also stopped at a thrift store by us with the rudest workers ever. And I hate them, but they always have like pretty small but fun finds, and especially for the prices. And I got Crash on Blu-ray. Never seen this. Sam's mom loves it.
Yep.
I've heard it is one of the most overrated Best Picture winning movies ever, but $1.50. And for $5, I don't know why I bought this, but it's kind of cool. It's a screener, like for your consideration, from the Academy. I think it's for the Oscars. Whatever. It's from the studio, and they send these out around Oscar time or Golden Globes or whatever to the people who review or vote on those categories, and it's for Shutter Island. There's a DVD, but yes, I have it.
Good help.
But it's just like thick case, and it's really just gonna sit on my shelf. But since I'll never end up getting one of these myself,
You don't know.
I won't. I think it's cool to at least have one, especially Shutter Island, a movie I haven't watched yet.
I have.
But I've heard it's great. 2010. So, as of now, that's it for today's vlog. But tomorrow we're gonna go see a movie. Maybe tonight we'll film more. I don't know what's going on yet.
We'll see.
Maybe Owens will show up. Maybe not. You never know anymore. But, and usually when he shows up or someone shows up, I forget to film anyway. So,
We'll see.
we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Fingers crossed. Alright, see you. Day 2.
Dose.
We're finally going to see
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
after 2 weeks.
Yep.
I had tickets for opening night. We did.
We did.
But then I had to work at 4 a.m. and the movie was at like 8 or 9. Would have been way too late.
Yeah, not good.
Probably would have been like 1 o'clock by the time I got home. So, 2 weeks later, we're going to watch it. We're going to review it. Hopefully give a better review for that than we did for
Farewell.
The Farewell. I think there will be more to talk about,
I think so too. That's true.
but it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. And it's 12. Well, it's a 12 o'clock showing. It's 11 o'clock.
Bagels.
Bagels. And I guess we'll see you at Bagels.
I think so.
I think so. Bye.
Bye.
How did she find out? Who was?
Is that acting?
Yes. Hi. We're not seeing anything.
What? Oh no.
This man is worth $500. And this man's going to collect. He's Jake Cahill, and he lives by bounty law.
So, we just got out, and we're gonna go home and review it.
Taco Bell.
She didn't know that.
No, I didn't.
But I feel like actually sitting down and trying to go through the movie, because I feel like it's a better review.
There's a lot to dissect.
And there's more to dissect in this than The Farewell. Which one did we like more? Soon to come. But we're gonna go get Taco Bell. And then, yeah.
Yeah,
She wants Taco Bell.
really bad.
Because it was in the movie.
Even before that, but it was a sign that we had it.
We're back home,
Yes.
as I said earlier. So I have to say it again. We got our Taco Bell.
Yes, I'm very happy.
And now we can finally review.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Tarantino's ninth movie. Had to look at the box set, I'm not gonna lie. In case you saw that, you don't have to comment it because I just pointed it out myself. But to me, I liked it, first of all. Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
She enjoyed it. That means she liked it.
Yes.
Another word for liked. But to me, it was kind of like Tarantino's Dazed and Confused. Not in the sense of a high school movie, but just the style and the comedy aspects.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it then.
Yeah, not the story. Just the style.
Okay.
It was a very Dazed and Confused like movie, in my opinion.
Okay.
Big
I can
cast.
see that.
Everyone plays little roles, but they all connect by the end of the movie, and just like the comedy aspect of it
Yeah.
was very
I get
similar.
that. Okay.
Yes.
I like that. I
Wanna
wouldn't have thought of it that way.
give any pros?
I really liked it overall. Definitely not Tarantino's strongest movie, but
What is?
I
in your
personally,
opinion?
I personally like Django the most. But I feel like that's like the worst thing to say because I feel like most people don't feel that way.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Really?
I would say most people hate Jackie Brown and not Pulp Fiction. I'm reading again. Death Proof the
Okay.
most.
Okay.
I think Django's not people's favorites, but it's like the middle of the pack.
Okay. So it
Along
makes
with
me
the
feel a
Hateful
little
Eight.
better. But the actors, of course, they did a great job because when you pull together such a great cast.
Yeah,
everyone did
every
great.
single person did great. And I think Kurt Russell is narrating along with being
Is
in
that
it.
who it was?
Yeah, I think it was him
Okay, I was trying to
narrating
figure
it.
out who it was.
Could be wrong, but it sounded like him, and he was in it. And I do like how how Tarantino pulled pretty much everyone from all his movies, put him in one movie. I think because Inglourious Basterds is Brad Pitt, Django is Leo, Kurt Russell's in Death Proof. Margot Robbie, I don't think's been in one of his movies. No. Till now, but you've seen a lot of these people in his other films, even smaller roles that are kind of just pop up for a minute or two and go away. You see the face and you're like, oh, that's from Django, that's from The Hateful Eight, that's from.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I thought that was really cool.
Okay. I think I also, at first I was a little confused by the end just because I didn't expect it to go the way that it did. But then after I let it kind of soak in for a moment, I did like the ending of it.
We'll get into the ending more after we give our rating. No spoilers, even though it's been out 2 weeks and this is a movie that I feel like you go see right away.
Yeah.
Unlike us. But I feel like it goes without saying the dialogue and the writing is perfect because Tarantino's great at all of that. But it really worked like in the comedy aspects of the movie. I felt like there was a lot of fun. Like, there's one scene in the trailer with Bruce Lee and Brad Pitt's character.
Fight, I accidentally kill you, I go to jail.
Anybody accidentally kills anybody in a fight, they go to jail. It's called manslaughter.
Just the way Brad Pitt like comes back at him. You could tell it's a movie when you're watching Tarantino because you don't think, not all the time. Like, I feel like every time you watch a Tarantino movie, there's always something right back. And we all know you always get lost and then you think of it later on.
So
but it was just so great the way that scene went, along with other Brad Pitt's my favorite part of this movie.
I think I could actually agree.
Going into some of the characters a little more, how you said they all did great. Leo does great, but it's not, to me, anything special like I've seen from him in the past. Mm-hmm. And Margot Robbie does an amazing job, but
she's so cute.
She is so cute, but I just felt like she really looks the part, and I've never seen a Sharon Tate movie, so I really don't know if she captured her the way she really was, but she was Sharon Tate to me from the pictures I've seen, and
works for me.
Going into that would be the costumes, the cars, and just the atmosphere of Hollywood in the 60s. I wasn't around for it, but every time you see it on screen or pictures of it, that was what I saw in this movie.
Yeah, that's definitely a great way to put it.
So that's another positive. There's so many positives, but it's not a perfect movie. I do have not a lot, but a few cons. Mm-hmm. Sam?
For cons, I definitely could see how it's a 2 hour and 40-minute movie. I didn't feel like it dragged, but I did feel like there were scenes that could have been cut.
I agree.
Things that were just put in just because it was like, it just goes with the scene, so we'll just leave it in.
I get what you mean, but I do feel like I could see that with like there's scenes of an actor walking from one place to another, and you watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I get that, but I do feel like the 2 hours and 40 minutes didn't drag at all. Mm-hmm. And I felt like, though I could see where you could take a few things out to make it shorter, because 2 hours and 40 minutes is very long for a movie that is surrounded with this plot, at least. I feel like they'd show everything, but if I had to pick things out to get rid of, I don't think I could pick something that I would get rid of to shorten the time.
There might have been just one or two things that I could have maybe picked out, but overall, yeah, it wasn't the worst thing.
I did feel throughout, with the lengthy time of 2 hours and 40 minutes, there was a lot of different things going on, and at the same time, I felt like it was also nothing was going on. Like, I don't know how to put it.
I could definitely see that.
Like, it was very busy. There was a lot of different storylines, but at times, since it was so long, it did feel like nothing was happening. Mm-hmm. But it does lead up to an end where I think, for me at least, it worked. The whole movie as a whole worked. And on rewatch, I think I'll love it even more. I'm not going to go see it again in theaters because we got to catch up on a lot of other movies.
Yes.
But when it comes out, I definitely will be rewatching it. I would say it's not my favorite Tarantino movie by far, and it probably won't be on my most rewatched movies of his, at least.
Yeah, no, I could definitely agree with that as a con for mine.
Okay. So, your score.
So my score for it would be a 4.1.
Okay. Mine would be a 4.5.
Out of 5.
Yes.
I'd say that, yeah.
Yes, out of 5. Last time we did a review together, I messed up and said it was always out of 10. It was really always out of 5. It's just when Justin was on here, he always made it out of 10. After we already said we'll do it out of 5. But that's that's way back. And my dog's barking, so sorry guys. That's just how it is. A few spoilers I want to get into quick. To me, seeing the end where Sharon Tate actually lives, I feel like Sharon Tate was kind of shoehorned into this movie just so the audience would feel like, oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and it never does. And I get it, because that's the title of the movie. If you think about it, when you see ... at the end of Once Upon a Time, it's a fairy tale. And it's a fairy tale ending that they didn't get in real life.
That's a good point.
Where you don't see what actually happened, what everyone was waiting for, and what everyone was so skeptical of when he came out with the premise of a movie based around the Charlie Manson murders in 1969. It's really not about that at the end of the day. It's about an actor who's coming up, and an actor who's, well, an actress who's coming up, and an actor who's on his way pretty much out of Hollywood. And then they use the Manson family, as they called themselves, to rope them all in together into one story. And it worked.
Yeah,
it was a very different take, and you do still get that brutal, gruesome, Tarantino-esque action at the end, but you don't see what you thought you were going to see, and I think that's a great way to change it up, because everyone was waiting for that part, and it never came. And that's why it's like a fairy tale ending for our cast, and what we, I guess, wish would have happened, because what happened was horrible.
Yeah.
And usually Tarantino wouldn't shy away from horrible stuff, but at the same time, he has a history of changing history in movies. Like Inglourious Bastards, he gives us, spoiler for that too, if you haven't seen that, he gives us Adolf Hitler dying, and not just taking a pill and dying. Like he gets killed, and everyone wanted to see that, because no one likes to hear he took a pill and died. They want him to suffer for what he did, and I feel like in this, he went the opposite way, and I appreciate that. So that's it. That's the vlog / review.
Yes.
If you made it this far. Also, go see The Farewell, because it is a great movie. It's just, there's not much to really go in on compared to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Look out for the next vlog, hopefully out by Tuesday night. I try to get my editing skills going faster, but sometimes I drag a little. So the latest Wednesday. And that's a big Avengers week. And let me know what you thought of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and what's your favorite Tarantino movie. Like, subscribe,
Hit the bell.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.